and Rob Orlando did it and could barely go like 20 yards.
Who tested it? Who?
Just a team, random people.
I mean, had it been tested before the games?
Yeah, and when they tested it, the people only walked like less than 10 yards, but that's the intent, to make it really, really hard. Hey, so tell me what's going on. How you doing?
Good.
Let me know, everything good? Talk to anyone today?
Yeah.
You all ready? You excited?
Fired up. I'm injured.
Motivated?
I'm injured. Are you
You're
injured? Do you get injured from standing around all day?
Yeah. Why am I asking you the questions about how you're feeling and how are you doing and how's it going? Isn't that what you're supposed to be asking me? You ready?
You're jazzed up more than me. You've like had more meth or something than I have.
Cool, give me one of my sparkling waters, please.
Fuck, that was a clusterfuck. Babe, I need an energy drink. 2 people have said that I'm not on my game already.
You?
Yeah.
And so someone literally came over and fucked with this, and it almost killed Nicole Christensen. I wasn't around. It would have been tragic if someone tried taking me out. It would have been tragic if someone tried taking me out and they just affected Nicole. This is where I ride. My own vehicle after riding back.
Bye, Sevan.
Bye.
Chuck your hands up.
Burrito. Belt.
Burrito?
Burrito.
We all have nicknames.
Come on, please check in. Line up against the fence.
We got Rocky, we got Pills, we got Burrito, we got Fokker.
Fokker?
Yeah.
Fokker.
We got
He's a male nurse.
We got
He's a male
Silver,
nurse.
and we got Frohawk.
Frohawk? How about this guy?
That's Prime.
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 Like
isn't
Optimus Prime.
Nice.
Prime.
He's our leader.
What region did you guys qualify in?
Canada West.
Was it hard?
It was, yeah.
It was a dogfight.
We had to come back from 15th after day 1.
Yeah, but we won.
And how long did it take you guys to recover from the workouts at the regionals?
We took a week, but really normal days.
We weren't too bad after regionals.
Yeah.
Are you guys wounded now?
No, we're all good.
Not yet. Feeling good.
Hey, nice and under control here, okay? Just gotta get them done, right? Just here. Don't try to go fast. Clock is with you. You go smooth, okay?
Guys, they're giving you an additional 5 minutes to warm up.
Hey, generosity is appreciated.
You guys, move your tape from your branding from yesterday at the athlete check.
What have you thought about the workouts?
We like the workouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that we like most is I think that it's a whole team competing in each workout. So it's a team event. It hasn't been that way through the years, all events. So that's good. That's good.
Does your team train a lot together?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many days a week?
Together we train like 4 days a week, and then individuals work on their own weaknesses in between.
Do you guys take it seriously? Do you want to win?
We want to win, of course. Doesn't everybody?
And have you been here before?
I was here in 2010 with Annie, and just as her coach, and but I've never competed before.
Good morning.
Me? Chalk it up.
I know his does.
Do you want a rack check? Yeah.
Do you just want to paint your face with it?
A rack check? Chalk. Oh.
Chalk. Rack check.
Looking good.
Keep chalking.
So what's the deal? What's going on? Why all the chalk? What's the event?
Yoke.
We have to carry a
Yoke walk.
370-pound yoke on our backs, and so the chalk actually gives us more grip.
You don't want 375 pounds sliding, or 370.
I heard the yoke is something new.
Yeah, it's something new. It pretty much has the weights are actually held on by straps, so it actually swings. So the stability is going to be totally different than a normal yoke.
Have you fooled around with it?
No, we weren't allowed to touch it. We just demoed it.
No touching until you're on the field.
Oh, someone else demoed it.
Yeah, Rob.
Someone demoed it.
Rob Orlando.
How did Rob look doing it?
Really
He
shaky.
was struggling.
Stutter steps, yeah.
Oh, he was all over the place. He was like a fish out of water.
That's scary.
Are we gonna see like some like where they like just teeters off to the side?
Yes.
Are we gonna see some
You're
like?
gonna see people pick it up and then touch the ground and be done. That'll be over.
Which reminds me,
You're
when you
definitely
guys
gonna
are
see
out
it
there,
actually start swinging
it has
too.
one of you guys needs to take charge and make sure that the yoke is centered on the person's back before they start going. Okay.
Justin, have you carried this thing?
I have not carried this thing, but I've watched 55 hard-ass working volunteers move it about 10 times this morning.
Have you seen anyone actually carry it by themselves? With
Yes.
all the weight on there?
Yes.
What did that look like?
The first time, it was tough. It was a little bit of a shit show. You gotta have a little midline stability here.
I take it when you say that you mean a lot of midline stability.
You're gonna have to have an exceptional amount of midline stability.
We need more tape.
So this is it? This is what everyone's talking about?
Yeah, that's what everybody's talking about, brother.
Volunteer Games 2012.
This doesn't look so hard. Did you guys see the demo?
Yeah, we've been doing the demo.
How was it? How was Rob in the demo?
Brutal. Took a lot of weight.
How much is it?
It's $370 for men. What's supposed to be like $280 for women? Something like that.
So we'll practice it one time. Let's get the strap set, all right? Once everything is set, just wait till Rogue is done. So we had some technical difficulties.
Will this event be entertaining?
I got spooked right now by some technical difficulties and tried canceling the games.
Who did?
I did.
We had some stitching failed, so we almost canceled the games.
I overreacted.
Will this event be entertaining?
Which one? This will be very entertaining.
This is going to be outrageously entertaining.
People are freaking out right now.
Are we going to see some epic wipeouts like face plants and sideways crumbles and?
It's gonna be bad.
Don't say that to him.
I know he's in for that.
Cause the good thing is I control his footage now.
Good point.
I want to get that in my face. Who do you love?
I love Bruce Springsteen.
Do you like Eminem?
Genetics, pretty good partner.
Yeah.
Big deal.
It appears to be going the whole length of the field. I didn't think that I would see this. Now I have to wonder if he's going to stop and start walking backwards when he gets to the end of the field here.
That would be a sight to see. Champlain Valley, and it's not Champagne, folks, it's Champlain. They were very, very quick to correct me on that. Turn around, Big Dale. Big Dale from Champlain Valley walked 100 yards with 370 pounds on his back. I think he's going to pick the thing up and do it again. Are you serious, Clark? Once he gets to the other end, when he turns around, the same individual can bring it back. So this is technically not, the bar is not on the ground. I mean, this is not a missed rep. He gets to one end and then turns around. Once he gets to the other end, he can still carry the yoke. As you can see, 370 pounds is wobbling on Big Dale right there.
And if he can get it stable and start moving slowly and then get a steady pace, he'll be fine. It's when you stop and you slow down.
And Big Dale carried the weight the whole time. Dale Randall from Champlain Valley CrossFit.
All right, I guess it's time to go to work.
This truck.
I guess I better. Yeah, let's go to work.
When are you going to turn on the Dave Castro? When does that?
As soon as you get in my way with the camera and I get annoyed. All right.
Two more guys down here working it out.
4 minutes remaining.
That's perspiration. Volunteers actually work?
Sometimes. When they feed us and water us.
I thought you guys just volunteer so you get good seats.
Seats working from 7 to 7. There's no sitting down.
Is that what you do as a volunteer? You get here at 7 a.m.?
There's different shifts, but I'm on 7 to 7 shift.
You? Yeah, 7 to 7. I've been here since Sunday.
Who's gonna win?
Who's gonna win? You know what? I believe I still. My picks at the beginning were Dan Bailey and Julie Fouché.
Good picks.
Yeah. It's about time for us to go move some stuff again.
Who's your pick?
Ben Smith and Julie Fouché.
Ben Smith. He's
Yep.
How about Kyle Kasperbauer?
Just got off to a strong start, but we'll see if he can hold through for another, how many points are left?
I noticed you were loosening your shoulders, getting warmed up. Is there going to be some heavy lifting going on here?
There's going to be some heavy rolling going on. I'm going to steamroll that weight back. I'm just glad I don't have to carry it down with the yoke.
How do you get a volunteer gig moving weights around at the games?
Well, I just applied at the website and we got assigned to special services, and wherever they need help, they put us, and we need help here, so we're here.
Have they asked you to lift anything you couldn't lift yet?
Not yet.
All of them out quickly. Don't give me all the fluff this time, okay?
6, 5, 4.
Go.
All right, 82 CrossFit.
You can't. You gotta be fucking kidding me, Doug. Oh my God. How the fuck did you have a delay there when we've already been delayed? God damn it. You go find.
Hey, we're missing a tape measure.
All right, we're behind schedule more.
They were in the teams. The teams are ready. The judges watch. The teams are ready. The judges watch.
Thank you, Jeff. The teams are there. All right. Fuck. Well, find a solution, because you know what I want.
Yep. Seconds to intros.
Now, let's see if you can do this right now.
Let's do it. Stay with me, Todd.
CrossFit Sports.
It's going good. It's going good.
CrossFit Jakes. Champlain Valley CrossFit.
3, 2, 1.
Here they go. They are off.
What have you been doing?
Been no repping the shit out of it.
How's that going for you?
It's going awesome. It's like,
What makes a good judge?
I think the ability to make a decision and stick to it quick. Yeah, so it's like that was either gray area or it was yes or no, and you just have to know and go with your gut. Yeah.
Have you been told on by any of the competitors where like they complain like, hey, Zach Forrest isn't a fair judge or any?
No, absolutely not. No, I'm the fairest of the fair.
Have you got any compliments?
Mirror, mirror
like,
on the
wow,
wall.
we loved our, have you got any compliments like, yeah, we love our judge? Zach
Oh yeah,
Forrest, amazing.
absolutely. Yeah, basically every single team that came up to me and be like, holy crap, we've never had a judge that good. They're blown away. Yeah, exactly. I bring my A game, dude. I bring my A game.
What makes a good judge?
Someone who can pay attention, like not zone out, and don't be super blonde and distracted by shiny things. Like, ooh, a squirrel. Don't do that.
What makes a good judge?
I think you have to have a good eye and be able to think
What's
on
a
your...
good eye mean? People keep telling me that. I don't even know what a good eye means. Like pretty, like blue?
Gotta be able to see the range of motion properly, you know, and do it in a stressful environment and think on your feet for all those things that happen last second that aren't necessarily precisely briefed. So it can be a little stressful the first couple of times you're doing it. I think those the best judges do that real well.
Do you know how many reps you've seen, or how many reps you will see this weekend?
No, many. I think just in the
like 80 reps.
Well, we saw 150 or so reps just in the affiliate chaos they had in the stadium last night for the mixed gender couplet, if you will.
Mixed gender? Oh yeah.
The man, woman.
Yeah, gotcha. Not in the same person.
No.
Multiple people mixing up.
Not to my knowledge. I don't know. I think they sort that out beforehand when they give you tell you if you're going with the men or the women. So.
You could say I'm an endurance athlete. I'm more of a coach.
Oh yeah, what makes a good coach? How do I choose a coach?
Somebody who loves what they do, is very passionate about what they're doing. You know, wants, you know, is more involved in coaching somebody than typically their own athletic type endeavors, from what I've seen.
Does everyone need a coach?
I don't think everybody I think everybody needs coaching. I don't know that everybody needs a coach. I think everybody definitely needs coaching, and that even goes for coaches.
IDS 10, try and find a beer age on that deep one, and then head back to the 10. Yeah. So head back to the IDS 10.
Put my shirt on. I'm not really a shirt off guy.
Cut, that's all I needed.
Yeah, you gotta show that.
Of course. Behind the scenes. How does someone choose a coach? What's a good criteria to use?
I'm not sure how they choose. I think it's probably they need to find a good fit for their personality, and that's going to be able to communicate well with them, and then has some knowledge and experience about kind of what they need.
So I don't know. I wanted to do the team for a long time, and it just came together this year that we had the right people in place, and everyone was super committed. And
who's the coach for the team?
Me, kind of, all of us.
Should everyone have a coach?
I don't know. I don't think everyone should. I think there's a lot of guys out there that are really intuitive and can really feel and plan for themselves. So I don't think everybody should, but I think most athletes need a little bit of help with structure.
And how about coaching over the internet as opposed to having a real live coach?
I would love to have all of my athletes in San Diego, but over the internet is you know, I don't get to see the movements on the spot. I'm reviewing video most of the time, but you know, it's the best we can do when they're in Sweden, like Caroline or something.
I think it's, you know, I think you have to have a well-rounded team in general, but I think if you just look at the team competition, individual, regionals, everything, I think the women's field is not as deep. So that's either there's not as many top women, or it could be that they just expect a lot more out of the women, which is, I'm kind of under that impression. I feel like in CrossFit, the bar is set a little bit higher for women for strength and everything else, and they definitely rise to the challenge. But it's hard to find, you know, 3 solid girls that can handle like games RX weights. It's just they program really heavy a lot of the time. So I think that's why it usually comes down to how strong the women are.
Do you feel pressure? A lot of pressure being coach of these finely tuned machines?
I do. I mean, I feel pressure to be at my best to give them the best opportunity. But ultimately, you know, I'm not the one doing the hard work. They're out there, so they get all the pressure and all the credit, of course, for their success.
Fully fulfilled by competing on the team, or now that you're on the team, is there something you miss about the individual competition?
No. In the past, I've looked at the affiliate cup, and I've thought, man, that'd be really fun, but there's not enough workouts. There's not enough work. You know, people have days off. It doesn't look challenging enough. And it's not that like the teams don't work hard, but it's just that I think it's really hard to put on this many events. So I admire the fact that they've done that for us. They've given us a really good challenge, and with the work they put before us, it's extremely fulfilled. It's grueling. It's a great test of fitness, and it's been a lot of fun. I would have liked to do that triathlon though.
Again, I slide down, control the set. One more trim down as you're pushing into the end zone to finish up this workout.
We're good? Wrap as fast as you can. Good. There you go. Good. Come down. Jump. Wrap as fast as you can. Up. Reach. 2 hands. 2-hand reach. Wrap. 2-hand reach. There. Good. That's it. Good. Come down. Same thing. Big jump. Wrap around as fast as you can. Big reach. Wrap around as fast as you can. There. Wrap as fast as you can. There you go. Good. That's it. Good.
9 minutes and 58 seconds. 9:58. The new.
That's it. So that's what you're going to think about. The first one is very fast. Yeah. Very fast. The goal is to take 7 pulls and be up there. Okay.
Henry told me not to wear caps.
Oh, you look awesome.
Here, this one.
You were coaching Annie to let go with her, or to pull with both hands.
Yeah.
So what's keeping her on the rope when she has to let go with both hands?
Oh, it's the wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that leg wrap.
The leg wraps.
So the leg wrap, when you keep the legs wrapped around that way,
take your hands off?
you can take your hands off if your hips are glued to the rope. So once your hips glue, you can actually take both your hands off. You can swim up.
Yeah, it's a rhythm, right?
Yeah. It's just like doing like a butterfly stroke.
Is that the coaching you gave her last year?
It is. It is. This year she used her arms more, but I think she was just blown out from the sled.
Yeah, to save the hips a little bit for the sled as well.
So it was good. I mean, overall it was consistent every time she went. It was only on the second rope climb that she did 8 strokes, and then on the rest she did 7 strokes without counting the first mount that she did lower on every one, because I think the judge was saying something. I don't know. I didn't realize, but she was very consistent. I think that's what got her through that thing. And then every time she pushed the sled, same pace. I mean, that's how you win these things. But we still need to hustle.
Yeah.
We need to hustle.
Where did you get the hat?
Reebok, I guess.
competition. 8:20 on the clock. Time to beat 9:58. Rebecca knows just to win the heat and set the best time. So far, doesn't do it. You've got to set the time for the rest of the day.
How does someone choose a coach? What's the criteria for choosing a coach?
You know, I think some people choose it just by a personal relationship. Like if you can actually be honest with each other and speak the truth.
Yeah, you have to try, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like last year when we brought Carl on, I need to go and see Carl for a week, and let's see if it works. And if it works, we'll make it happen. If it doesn't work for Annie, then it can't work for us.
That was another coach?
That was this coach.
Carl.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Paul. Sorry, I don't speak
Carl
English.
Paoli.
It's Carl.
American.
It's not Carl, it's Carl.
Carl.
You need to get with the program.
Does everyone need a coach?
You have to be at least your self-coach, you know.
But I think competitive sports,
of
competitive sports, most people have coaches. That's probably for a reason.
I say this many times, but I say, you know, what's cool about CrossFit is that there's a lot of people around you, and the reason why it's successful is because the victories are shared. If you don't share that victory, you don't succeed, you can't move on, you can't progress. In this, if Annie won the CrossFit Games and she didn't have her family, her coaches, her support team, it would not mean anything. It would just be a momentary victory, and then it would die. So I think with the coaches, you have that support team constantly around. You get reassured. I mean, that's success. So I think that's yes. Of course, everyone needs a coach.
You just talked yourself into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why you'd want to do that, Stacey.
Ready? No, I feel like it'll get a little colder. I'm only putting half
If I go under, I probably can't get myself back up, so make sure you come get me.
I'll save you.
You got your scuba mask, coach. Diving in to grab me by my ponytail and pull me out.
Oh, smokes. My neck's getting frozen.
Is that cold enough, Val?
I'm assuming when you say
I'm not breathing.
Dave, I'm assuming when you say sprint, you don't mean with a sled.
They say what's going on. Why?
You smoke all this, you're like a
I
runner.
can climb
Those
the rope.
little things fast.
I can't pull my arms. I don't know what
Choppy
happened.
steps, huh?
What was that? There was a sprint? Did we do something
You know
before
the
that?
road runner before he gets going?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, tater tot, let's go.
Radical.
We're gonna be frozen tater tots.
I don't like
You don't get all the way.
In Canada, we
You know
just
what?
go over the water, not inside.
Oh
my goodness.
It feels so good right now.
What does Auntie say? Ball sack? What?
Ball sack. That's what she says when she gets in the ice. Ball sack.
My legs still aren't working yet.
Jeez,
Yeah,
Christine.
as long as my arms
I'm going to be a pro now.
You don't even
No curse words.
He was looking at him like, I need to try hands on the road. He's looking
relaxing.
at me like, he's gonna take it way serious.
I had a question. Like, how do you know that's really Graham Homer? Like, he's not at home and that's like just some other dude.
It could be. It very well could be somebody else.
How do you guys know?
Well, they've got their numbers on them. They've got the uniforms that they were given out when they first checked in. I guess there could have been a swap out in the parking lot or something like that, but they did have to check in at some point.
Is there anyone that looks suspicious? Like, they're not themselves? Like, is that really Rich Froning over there?
I don't know. It could be a stand-in, but a stand-in probably won't do as well as Rich, so.
Gotcha.
All right, guys, I want you to know you're leaving them. Just come in for a second.
Neil Maddox.
10 seconds. Stand by, and then the pistol will go off. That's when you can start running.
And there he goes. 700 pounds in California.
Who said the prayer?
Dan did.
Dan did? Yep. Do you guys take turns saying the prayer?
Once in a while, yep. It's kind of just rotate out.